Hey guys, it's Logan again from Apotheosis. Today, we're using dragons again. Finally. Found a way to use them in Legends where you're not going to have any issue at all to just defending this armor. The trick is, you just use an overgrowth. I mean, honestly, you just overgrowth to defending this armor. But this is the Bloom Academy army, which works incredible in hard mode. It's why I've been using hard mode, and it works great for me. I'm going to show you how to use it in hard mode. Then Legends, the only thing different is going to be, you're just going to overgrowth the disarmor. That's really the main difference. But because hard mode it came from, the snake bracelet is incredible for it. Now, if you want to use it in Legends, if you don't have the snake bracelet, that's no problem. You can just use the earthquake boots, right? With the spiky ball, or you could use the giant gauntlet and the rage vial even. That's gonna work out as well because your king's just gonna be out on the outside. But I like the combo, the earthquake boost and spiky ball. And for royal champion, you have the haste vial because you want to get deep value. And if you don't have the sneezy, just use the owl, no problem. I mean, that's what it was before, but it's just perfect. As well as for legends, at least, I would say these Inferno Dragons are incredible because they are such a hard counter to the Disarmor. If you get an Inferno Dragon Disarmor, that thing's gonna take it out, and you're gonna be sitting pretty. So as these two Rocket Loons, you can drop two on an air fence, they'll take it out. As you don't need the furnace either, you can just drop the furnace and add like an extra dragon or extra baby dragons because it kind of varies from base to base if you really think about it. But the earthquake is such a nice addition because you drop that on the town hall, that'll take out 25% of the HP in the town hall, which is honestly like what 2,500, 3,000 HP. I'm not sure how much HP a town hall has actually. I think it's around 10, 11,000. So that's gonna be able to get it. But yeah, this will allow you to be able to use dragons in Legends and in hard mode and just have zero issues at all. So let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So when you're looking at a box basis army, which is very common for hard mode, right? For tournaments and such, you're looking at how to get into the town hall because typically that's gonna be the best option. Now, if you're absolutely crazy, you can maybe come in all the way from this side and maybe get a town hall, but most of us aren't built like that. So I usually look at either can you path directly from on this spot right here. If there's defense, like say the defense here, that would definitely path us in. But if you can't directly path in very easily, like it could be like Teslas that pop up pull you away, or like these mortars might pull you away. It's best to then come in from just like the straight side, like this side here, or this side through here. Either of those path you right into that town hall, which is great. Now for a ring base, you don't really have to worry about getting the town hall too much. I mean, you can definitely path into the town hall in a ring base, but you really gotta look for the big air value. But the big air value on those is multi-arch towers, any like rage towers or even poison towers, because that poison tower actually does quite a bit, especially in hard mode. Then you gotta look for sweepers and fire spitters. So if like they're facing two directions like this towards each other, you'll just come behind one of the fire spitters. It's pretty simple. They're facing the same direction, like both pointing to the right. You'll just come behind them with your army, right? Because fire spitter is definitely a menace, definitely. But if say I come in here for world champion, I path her into here, take her through this towers here, right? Inferno, air defense, scatter, those are big value targets, right? Then path to the multi-arch tower, and then once you get to the town hall, that's when you want to use your earthquake. Because using your earthquake will allow you to get down 25% HP. See, town hall is 10,000 HP total, so that's over 2,500 HP because it's 10.4. Actually, 2,600 HP just down instantly from using your earthquake, which is going to help you get through that town hall way quicker and will allow you to also get the HP down in these buildings like multi-arch tower 5,000 HP, so that's going to be about another 1,300 HP you can get down very easily. And then on this multi-gear cannon, another 4,300 HP, so that's going to be another about 1,100 HP you can get down very easily. Just using one earthquake, that's going to save you about 5,000 6,000 HP just in these buildings here. Then from there, once you get next to like a scatter, or some mortars even, or the town hall poison, or the defending minion prince, or if you have like the rickshaw cannon there, like multi-gear cannon, excuse me, you want to do the double invis cycle in the world champion. But like when you're outside the base, it's okay, especially if you're like going in, there's like giant bomb locations. You want to do the double invis at 7-3 a lot quicker. Now for your dragons, for your pathing, say we gutted out this side of the base, right? Just because right hand side people come in from the right hand side more often. Say we gut this out. For the pathing, for you're gonna have one side like this, you send the dragons, and the other side you send the king and the siege barracks. But you're gonna use your baby dragon and inferno dragon to help to make the funnel for your dragons push them in. I've seen also Boom Academy and some of their attacks they use like an electro dragon to help make the funnel, which is very nice. but use the king and siege breaks on the other side to help take down for time issues. Because you do it this way, you at least have probably about 20, 30 seconds left at the end of the match. But if you do it the other way, the old way, with the king and siege breaks breaking the funnel, you're going to not have as much time. You're going to potentially time fail, and time failing is definitely rough. Definitely rough. And you have your poison spell for the clan castle. Now, if this was Legends, right, we're going to use the overgrowth for the disarmor camp. You're just going to overgrowth the disarmor, and you don't got to worry about that. Besides that, you just go for the cleanup and you use two rock loons for an air defense. I feel like most people know that by now, right? Then you just kind of drop your cleanup around the base. And for the furnace, say I send my dragons up here, right? I want my furnace to be on the opposite side, but you check for a troll Tesla with an archer first. But also, when you're dropping your furnace, you gotta be aware of expos. If there's an expo where your furnace is gonna be, that furnace is pretty much negated. But if you can get a furnace skill somewhere where there's not an expo, that furnace can get crazy value for you. And it's gonna really help up on time and help you clean up the base. But you could also place it corresponding angle, like over here. Say there was an expo over here, and you could drop the dragons up here, furnace there. That work out really well as well. But yeah, let's get into the attack, and you guys will see. Oops, let me change up the army real quick. You guys didn't even notice the change, but we're going for it. We're going for it. I'll make sure I got the siege barrack selected. Also, in the clan castle, the three furnaces are really gonna help out on cleaning up because they're gonna be tanked for by your king. Your king tanking for the siege barracks just gives, I mean, for the furnaces, allows your furnaces to get crazy value. The only thing you have to worry about is multi infernos for your furnaces, because that's really gonna mess with your furnace. The multi infernos will get zero value, so just be aware of multi infernos and you'll be fine on where you drop your siege barracks and king. So road champion through here. Just because we're on the outside here, I'm gonna do 7 and then 3. Just because it scatters there, scatter insta shots you 3. So sometimes you don't get as crazy value as you'd like, just because you're doing 7-3. However, it allows you to get into the base safe 7, and allow you to get deep value, so it evens out. And 3, so that's gonna push us forward, and we're gonna push into this multi-arch tower, I believe, right? 7. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right, earthquake here, and then 3. That pushes into the town hall. You want to wait if you're going to drop your haste vial. Wait until you're on the town hall specifically. Oops, oops, I forgot I was talking too much. Wait till you're on the town hall specifically, just so that you can not have a tornado trap risk. If you like do it one building before, you could have a tornado trap risk. But yeah, me talking right there is a little bit unideal. But based on this base, it would have made more sense coming from this top side because we got that multi-arch tower down as well. But if we can keep getting down this value, get down that rage tower for sure, and this is crazy value here. And a sweeper, alright, perfect. So let's send our king and siege barracks back through here. We have a poison spell, but it looks like it's not going to get too much value back through here. So we're going to have to path our dragons back through here to get around this base. We're going to save our Inferno Dragon for this storage as well, which is going to be very helpful. Some loons for this, what's it called, Wizard Tower. Alright, and we'll just keep popping on through. So we're going to check for a Troll Tesla. Nope. Alright, Furnace. Alright, Dragons. And we send an Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragons are great for dealing with defending heroes, like defending King and defending Minion Prince. You get some crazy value out of that. I'll say that. And Baby Dragon up here. And keep on pushing through. Keep pushing through. The King's going to pop his ability. Helps in that core bit. We'll pop his Warn ability as well. We have this one dragon help make the counter funnel as well. Sometimes you can use a dragon or two. That'll definitely give you value. Because the dragon really does hit you hard. I mean, what is it called? The dragon really does help you make the funnel, because the funnel is pretty important here. This, you see, the furnaces, this is what I was talking about with the multi-infernals. That's going to get it where you're not going to get all that value coming forward. Now, I was going to say 4 rock loons will take out this monolith. If they went to the monolith. Rip. I mean, this base is still wrecked, right? We have this poison spell for the minion prince. Well, actually, we'll poison him now, just so these furnaces can take him out. We have the minion prince. He turns. I'm trolling. But you can see, sometimes you're trying to over-explain it, right? You can definitely mess up. But even then, it still should be enough, even in hard mode. This is a very strong army, and it's much easier than I feel like than the old variation. I really like the furnaces in the clan castle. I feel like that gives it a really nice touch. And you see that was 22 seconds left on the base. Because we split the army, right? The dragons and the dragons went away and the king and the siege went the other way. That allowed us to really help on time. Now if we would have used our spells, I mean, what is it? Our main principality better, right? We would have took out that monolith with the rocket loons. That would have got us to the base probably like 8 seconds quicker, right? But that just goes to show, It's gonna stop you from time filling with this variation army, and it's extremely, extremely powerful to say the least. Also, I messed up the RC charge because I was talking too much, not focused. But you get the point. You get the point. Where's his base? There it is. There it is. Okay, perfect. This armor in the core, so we're just gonna overgrowth that. I mean, GG. We can take this town hall very easily. On this base particular, you wanna make sure you path, and I like to drop right in the middle and try to get into this town hall. We're gonna earthquake the town hall as well. That'll give us some big value. Hey, can we hit? No, I think we can only hit the town hall and a couple other things. We'll see. We're gonna go into this town hall though. We'll do 7-3 because it's town hall, so 7 and then 3 for this next invis. Bunch of Teslas is very nice. 3, so we'll get a multi-arch tower, a bunch of Teslas, and a multi-inferno and town hall, right? 7, keep pushing on through. Alright, and then 3, we'll drop this invis. We'll drop the earthquake. We got our invis ready. So help soften up this buildings, right? And then 7, drop the invis. We're gonna drop our haste vial, right? And then 3, drop the invis again. Gotta push on through. Not gonna invis early just because you don't need to there. Right? And then we'll do 7 here. Because we're trying to get to this core. We're trying to get that fox in there as well. And then 3, if we can get down this super dragon early, that's gonna be really nice. And if we get down the sweeper as well, that is beautiful. We'll do 7 again. Alright, we're going for the ice golem, which is not ideal, right? But it's okay. We'll do one last invis for the second cycle there. And from here, we'll just do 6, try to get this rage tower. We're going to try to get that rage tower. Looks like we're not quite going to get it. Okay. Okay, we need her to die there. Okay. So we're going to send the king and the siege barracks this way. Loop around here. Let them loop around. They'll be all good over there. We'll drop a test loon, then send some dragons over here. Then the warden and the minion prince, send them towards the middle. Alright, and then a loon, and then make the funnel. Alright, we're going to make some more of the funnel back here. Send some Inferno Dragons and just the dragons, right? I'm gonna push on through this way through the base. We have the Cane as well, just because that's how the base is, right? We'll pop this Warden ability, just heal everything back on up. Just walk on through. Now we're looking for some air defenses. There's this one here. We can drop 2 rocket loons, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Get the overgrowth ready, because we're gonna overgrowth this disarmor in a second, right? We're gonna try to take out this multi-arch tower first, if we can. Oh, we did. Oops. We had the whole point of the overgrowth of this armor, and we completely missed it. Well, I'm just gonna overgrowth the air damage. We take out this armor first, just because that's gonna work out just as well. All right. Oh, easy peasy, easy peasy. Now what's perfect is the Inferno Dragon is a hard, hard, hard counter to this armor. Like straight up, it just feels so perfect. So if you're trying to use dragons, and going against this armor and legends, right? This seems to be one of the better options because Inferno Dragon and the Overgrowth is just a great combo, right? However, I did miss the Overgrowth. We are going to swag the King ability though, and that's going to be a very, very, very easy and overpowered 3-star actually. Actually though. Alright, this base is armor in the core, so we're going to avoid that. We can path right into this town hall. Multi-arch tower is on the bottom, but we just get into this town hall early, right? We drop her here. Either she's going for one of these huts. I mean, bomb towers, and we just invis and push her into that tower, earthquake all of that, or she won't. So we'll see. Oh, she's going in. Okay, she's going exactly what we wanted. We'll do 7 just because town hall's here, and then we'll do 3. We'll not pop the haste till she gets on the town hall itself because it could be a tornado trap. There very much could be, which has definitely hurt me in the past. Okay, now we can haste. Earthquake went crazy here. It actually did. Then we can do 3. Push her on forward. Need that fox to get in there. Fox is still way back there. All right, then we'll do 7. Keep pushing on through. Keep pushing on through. Fox gonna get hit a little bit. 3. Tail multi-arch tower. Take out the rage tower as well. Easy peasy. Easy does it, right? Alright, rage tower goes down. And then now we go for this. What is it called? We can go for this monolith next, which is perfect, actually. Yep, monolith. Okay, then 7. We're actually gonna let her. We're gonna try to take this out and try to take it with this. We're gonna let her die here. We're gonna let her die. Okay. We're gonna have to invis. Overgrowth. There we go. Okay, now we let her die. Perfect. Now we're gonna come on through this way. Send the king back here with the siege barracks. Or come behind this fire spitter. Spread the dragons a little bit, right? Send some of these loons in. Send an inferno dragon for the storage. And then rocket loons for this air defense. Rocket loons for this air defense. Gonna keep pushing on through, right? King's taking a bit of a hit because that super dragon, but he'll be okay. He'll be okay, right? We'll spawn our own Kane. We're gonna be invincible in this core in a second. We're gonna pop this Warden ability. Alright, and we're gonna push this core. We're gonna have to fight this armor in the core, which is unfortunate to say the least, but we're invincible for a second, so that'll help out. That'll help us out for sure. The Kane on the bottom is gonna help us too. Send a furnace to help the Kane. Alright, now the Minion Prince, he's chilling. Our own furnace, we're gonna drop an invis for the furnace to help take out some of these buildings. Because it's multi-inferno, you need an invis for the furnace for that, right? Pop the Minion Prince ability to his high air damage. Pop him back through here. Alright, he'll help to get through there, right? The Kane's gonna help as well. He's still in his second form. I mean his first form, so he's chilling for now. Alright. And he'll keep on pushing on through. We'll have to get to the single inferno, which is gonna be annoying. Just annoying, right? It really is. Alright, the Kane's pushing on through with the Minion Prince. He's still in his first form, he doesn't have his aura yet. So we kinda need him. There we go. He's gonna die and get his aura now. Now with his maximum aura, he can kinda just walk through the rest of this. If you really can. Try to pull this armor away. No, she's not. Alright, she's just gonna be annoying. She really is. I mean, you need a Kane to help push you through with some of this aura. We're gonna have time fail, aren't we? Yeah, it's gonna be a time fail. Unless he can push through here, he can push through these buildings, right? He can hit here, take out the Tesla. It's gonna be 99. It's gonna be 99. It's gonna be 98, actually. Yeah, yeah. Oh! No. No, it was a 3? Okay. I'm surprising myself. I'm surprising myself. Okay, never mind. Alright, so right here by the town hall is the army camp, so we're just gonna avoid that. We're just gonna send our RC into this side path, into this town hall. Then it should be easy peasy. And so that's 256 will drop us invis over the multi-arch tower. Path onto, I mean, over the air fence to the multi-arch tower, right? Then path into this monolith next. At 247 will drop the invis. Alright, and then at 243, drop the invis, pop the haste, push into the town hall, will earthquake, and then 7, drop the invis, and then 6, drop the invis. We're gonna overgrowth. Alright, and we're gonna keep pushing on through. Alright, and then at 6, drop the invis. We have some tanks for us in the core as well, which is very, very nice. We'll drop one more invis here, take out this rage tower. The giant's gonna help as well. So at 7, we'll drop this invis. These invis overlap quite a bit, and the giant is gonna tank for quite a bit, quite a bit, right? We did let the invis overlap for a second, just cause I want to see what's gonna happen. I really did. I want to see if the fox can live. The fox is low HP, so bad choice, very very bad choice. We'll break the funnel back over here, baby dragon and an inferno dragon. We'll send the rest in through here. Have an inferno dragon for this super dragon as well. We'll take out this Inferno dragon, right? And we'll take out this Kane. Then we're just gonna walk through the base. Take out this air defense with 2 rocket loons. We'll take out 1 air defense anywhere, which is perfect. And the Kane's gonna help us as well, which would be nice for time wise. We'll drop the furnace back in this corner to help take out some of these buildings. Is that furnace targeted by that mortar? I don't even know. I don't even know actually. Alright, we're waiting for this Kane to get into his second form with the aura. Actually, is he? Yeah, we're gonna pop the Warden ability then. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We still have the King ability as well as the, what was it, the Minion Prince ability and an Invis. Alright. The, this Kane is gonna be dead, right? That's unfortunate. The Minion Prince, he can turn. That Booger, lovely, just took out that annoying stuff, right? Those air traps. And we have these furnaces coming from up top, is gonna help out. It's just multi-arch tower. And we're doing with this Kane as well with the furnace, which is, you know, kind of annoying, right? But our own furnace and the CC furnace is coming around and take out the single inferno. We're gonna have literally almost every single dragon up on the map. I think we got like literally 8 in there. I think we got like 8 in there, straight up. Alright. So she's by the town hall. Fire Spirit's pointing this way, so we're just not gonna go into the town hall then. We're just gonna save that for late. So we're gonna have to send our RC deep into here. Just go deep into this core. Multi-arch towers. In the core and back here, okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to send my Royal Champion on this Wizard Tower and just let her pass through. That's what we're going to have to do. So at 256, we'll drop this Invis. And then she'll just path, I believe, into this Inferno, right? She has to go into Inferno. No, Wizard Tower, and then Inferno. Okay. So 257, just because the Minion Prince is there. Pop on through here. And then 243, drop us Invis, push her forward. Alright. And then 237, I'll drop the Invis, pop an Earthquake. And then I'm going to pop the Haste. And then 3, drop the Invis. She's going to push on through, actually. Is she going to pull on through is an inside? She needs to. She needs to. Alright, 7, drop the Invis. Fox is in there. Perfect. Alright, and then 3, drop the Invis. So it was a little bit of a ring around the rosy, pockets in a posy. 7, drop the Invis. Take out the sweeper next, right? And then 3 will drop us Invis as well. So we'll have one more cycle we can go through. Alright, so at 7 we'll drop us Invis. Take out that poison tower to be nice. Then at 3 we'll drop us Invis. We're gonna get any more value? We're gonna get a little bit, right? But not too much. We're sending the king and the siege barracks back through here. We'll send, oh, dragons. Okay, we're gonna tank for some air mines. We're gonna tank. Alright, we're gonna send a bunch of dragons, right? Alright, then we're gonna send the Inferno dragons. Alright, that'll push on through here. So we're gonna need to send this furnace up top. Test for a total Tesla with the furnace, right? We still have the overgrowth as well. I have to pop this king ability to get with that single Inferno and do a bunch of damage there. Pop this Warren ability to heal up through here. We need this baby dragon to help tank here. Tank up a whole bunch of mines. Okay, so it's baited for a blimp. That's why there's all these traps all around like that. Now these snakes are going to be crazy work here, actually. They're going to get some crazy work done. We're going to clean up back through here. Clean up, clean up, clean up. That sweeper's going to be annoying. We push back for like a blimp or something. It really is going to be annoying. Now these furnaces will help take out that monolith. Now where can we get these? Four rock loons take out a multi-arch tower, by the way, which is really nice knowledge to have and really nice value to get. So this Kane, we're at the Invis. Where's the overgrowth at? Okay. Okay, so now we got the town hall. The town hall will be the next target, basically. So we're gonna path this way, right? We're gonna take out these buildings. Furnace is still getting a bit on this fire spitter, right? We'll send a minion for the fire spitter. Why not? All right, the minion prince gonna help take out this town hall. So that's gonna be the town hall takedown. Gonna head through the rest. The Kane's gonna, once he does get, he's gonna have a crazy value. We pop the minion principle. You basically swag it here in the last building. The last building is gonna be that disarmor. We're gonna have this big pack of everything all live. No issues at all. No issues at all. Okay, okay. Yeah, think a little. Your words use the overgrowth. But other than that, you're good. I mean, is that really thinking if it's gonna be the same spot every single time? That's not thinking. Never mind. All right, this base. This armor over here. So we're definitely going into the town hall. I mean, straight up. Straight up. But yeah, we can path into this town hall very easily, right? And then from there, multi-arch tower. I like this spot. But maybe we can just try right up here. Might be a Tesla push us in easier. When we earthquake, then we try again to one of these rage towers. If so, we're looking great. All right. Which way? Okay, perfect. So at 7, we'll drop this invis. We'll drop the earthquake. And then 3, drop this invis. So earthquake will help take out all this area, right? We'll haste just because we can now. And at 7, we'll drop this invis. All right. And then at 3, we'll drop his next invis. Keep pushing up forward. Keep pushing to his rage tower. We took out the multi-arch tower as well, which is very, very nice. And at 7, we'll drop this invis. We get this fire spitter. And then at 3, we'll drop this invis again. So that ore is going to help as well. That ore is going to help a ton, actually. All right, at 7, we'll drop this invis. We need her to go not into this. What is the thing over there? The thing that, the monolith. The monolith. We need her not to get there. Let her aura take out that Inferno in the back end there. Take out these sweepers as well. 2, 3, 4. Alright, we take out the clan castle, which is very nice. We'll send the king and the siege barracks loop around left. We'll send our dragons loop around right. Alright, we're going to send the Inferno dragons to help deal with these high HP buildings. Alright, we'll send that there. Rockaloons, not quite yet, actually. We can't Rockaloon the air defense just because it's kind of covered. Rockaloon this air defense, never mind. Air traps, okay. There we go, perfect. I mean, if you find that somewhere, use it. Send the furnace to help make the funnel on the bottom. Alright, Rockaloons for this air defense. That will work out. Now that will. The Warden ability, that's a little early. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna clean up through here. I'm gonna overgrowth this damage and that disarmorer just so everything is like high damage right there is just gonna be not dealing with us. It's just gonna say adios. Alright, we're gonna spawn this disarmor, I mean arcane. We'll spawn him, help him deal with this damage in his back end. He'll get his aura as well, which would be nice to have maximum aura. Maximum. Alright, and we're just kind of just waiting right here for this minion prince ability and for the overgrowth to wear off. Because we got plenty of damage here, plenty of cleanup, and we pop the minion prince ability and we'll get through here very easily. The furnace is going to help as well take out this back end. So even if we got stuck up in this armor for the rest of eternity, the furnaces will help take out the back end for a very easy overkill 3-star. Very easy. That was a good RC charge. Alright, this armor in the core, so we'll just avoid her. We'll make sure to overgrowth. But this is this base. This base is so lovely to attack just because you send in through here, right? You take out this wizard tower, air defense, multi-arch shower, then you'll path into the monolith, then you'll path into the town, and you just invis here to redirect into this town hall. And this base is extremely common, although it's turned to its side, right? But it's still the same pathing. So send the road champion here, and at 256 we'll drop this invis. We'll invis over the air defense. That's how you path on this base, right? And then we just don't invis again yet here because we're on the outside of town hall range. And then 247 will drop us invis because we're gonna be in the town hall poison range here. We're gonna invis here, pop the haste, and hit 3. And that should path this. Ooh, okay, interesting. We'll do 7 here just because town hall poison range still. Interesting pathing, I'll say that. Not quite what I'm used to in this base, but that is interesting. Okay, that Tesla was critical there. Okay, 7. We're just gonna keep him pushing through. I mean, we don't gotta worry about getting the town hall down now, right? We'll just keep pushing, keep pushing. All right, we are gonna get a little bit low here. We're gonna overgrowth. All right, okay. RC, she's still alive. All right, we're gonna pop the haste and drop another invis. I mean, the earthquake, because we are getting the town hall. Oh, she's dead. Okay, okay, we're good. So King back through here at the siege barracks. All right, and then we'll send some. I mean, it's supposed to be a loon. Okay. I seem a little panic in my placement right here, just for a second, right? But it's okay. Some rocket loons here. Send some inferno dragons in on through. We're gonna have to invis this armor or something. We're gonna have to just send an inferno dragon in as well. Pop his warn ability. Invis this armor camp. We're just gonna invis. All right, now keep us away from her. Keep us away from her. Keep us away. Straight up. Listen, this furnace in for that single inferno. The cane will take out that town hall. No problem at all. We're going to loop around the base. Alright, this base is wiped. Mini Principality through this back end. We'll take the town hall with the cane. We are going to spawn this armor soon, unfortunately. Unfortunately, aren't we? Unfortunately. Send the baby dragon to help with this single inferno with the furnace. So tank for the furnace a little. Which will definitely help us take out this town hall and this right hand side of the base. Alright, perfect. And this armor, where does she spawn? She's back on the booger? Is she really gonna be on a booger boy like that? She's really gonna be on a booger boy like that. Okay. Minion Prince coming through his core. Alright, we'll send some. What is these? Minions help tank for this. What is that? Single Inferno? Yeah. Okay, so we messed up the pathing in the RC. Very bad. I'll say that. And that definitely hurt us. Because that spawned this armor again. Which is a bit frustrating to say the least. Definitely a little bit frustrating. How it can just be so powerful and just kind of be there. It really can. Okay, so we messed up the RC and that messed us up. That's fine though. Alright, double invis base. This armor by the town hall. You know, that makes me want to go into. Huh. I mean, I want to go into here. I am actually, yeah. If I go here, if I push into this ricochet can, right, that'll pass me to this air fence and then back again. Okay, perfect. We'll do 256. We'll drop this invis and path it towards that air defense. She's just barely on the edge of it, which is perfect placement, actually. Alright, and then 246, 7. She's going into this town hall. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we'll pop the earthquake. We'll drop an invis at 7. And then 3. We'll drop the king and the siege barracks back here. Okay, we'll keep pushing on through here. Alright, so we're just going to have to overgrowth that disarmorer. And 6, drop us invis. And we're going to push on through here. The king should help take out that single inferno. I mean that invis compartment. Excuse me. All right. The RC, she's gonna be chilling here. She really is. We're gonna overgrowth this damage here. All right, we'll push on through, and then we'll invis again. The king, he's doing his own thing. RC, she's doing her own thing. She's gonna go uninvis here. Pop her haste. Which way she's gonna run? She's running to this core. Okay, we'll let her. We'll let her. The fox is way back there. All right, invis again. We still have a couple more invis. Got to invis again. Just keep everything alive. All right, just keep everything alive. Invis again. Okay. So just kind of spam everything back through this tower. Honestly, I'm just spamming everything. I really am. I mean, that was fun walking around though. It really was. Just she went around everywhere, which quite honestly is not really something that ever happens. Honestly, we'll take out this, and then we'll pop this warden ability. Time's gonna be a little bit of an issue here, isn't it? we kind of dilly dallied. We definitely dilly dallied a little. Take out this. Take out this multi archer tower. Hit a test. I mean a fern. I mean tornado trap. Tornado trap. We're not quite getting that out yet, are we? No, we're not. We're not getting enough time. This is gonna be a time fail. Honestly, I had fun though. It was fun watching her walk around. I'll say that. At least it was fun doing it. It was fun failing. We'll pop the mini prince ability through here. Get through this section, no problem at all. We're gonna keep on walking through. Keep on walking, keep on walking. There's the air traps. Alright, we're gonna keep walking, keep walking. We need to get out this cane. That cane's gonna help a little bit. But yeah, there's not enough time. Not enough time. Straight up. There's 30 seconds left. There's 30 seconds. That's not enough. That is not enough. That is not enough at all. 82%. This is rough. I just wanted to try it. I wanted to try doing that path. I wanted to try it, but it would have been better value at the bottom. It would have been way better value. Straight up. My bad. My bad. We're gonna just get to 88. Time fail, honestly, because that cane could have took out the rest of it. Oops. Oops. Alright, double rage, just armor on the bottom, so we're gonna avoid that side. Can we path into this town hall? Nah, there's a bit too much of a big gap there, but we can't take out this rage tower, which we're going to. So at 256, we'll drop this invis. We're gonna earthquake this entire section as well, and pop the haste. Just early, it's risky haste, but it's big value. So, and we'll do 7. We'll drop this invis. We'll invis here as well. That'll push us in. Now drop another invis. Take out this entire section, right? And then 237 will drop this next invis. Take out this fire spitter. Easy peasy. Right? And then 3 drop this invis. This could take us towards that town hall very closely. Very closely. And then 6 drops. Oh, we are getting the town hall. The CC troops pulled us into the town hall. Perfect. Then 3 drop the invis. Just do the double cycle. So we are getting the town hall. Okay. Tornado trap is just going to be aura. 3 drop the invis. The fox is going to die here just because I was a little bit slow there. 3 drop the invis. Are we going to get one more cycle off? We got one more cycle off of the fox. The fox is dead though because of that. Because of me missing that. Oops. Okay. We'll drop the king and the siege barracks go towards this multi-inferno, right? We don't want him to go into the single just because the single for no reason is just not going to make sense. It's just not going to make sense. It's baited for a blimp over here, by the way. We'll take out this air defense. We can't take out that one, can we? No, we can't. Alright. Or bait. It's all baited for blimps over here. People are going to send blimps down here, it looks like. Alright, check for a troll Tesla. We're going to pop this warden ability. We're going to just heal on up through here. We're going to get through this rage tower. We're going to have to overgrowth here as well. So that means we can spawn this cane. We're just get all this damage over here gone, so we're not going to even loop back over here. We're going to spawn this. Alright, we'll push on through here. The king's going to help up top as well. So we're going to get past this armorer very quickly. At least we're going to try to. Mini Prince ability through this rage tower, all that damage. King still has his ability, which is going to be helpful. We're going to get past this eater. Oh no, we're pulling on back. Man, that's not the sight you want to see. I mean, it happens, but I mean, still, it's not the sight you want to see. I mean, it's not like it's gonna matter. It's just annoying. It's just really annoying. We take out this multi-inferno so these furnaces get better value because they're a little bit countered by multi-inferno. Like if there's a triple single inferno base, a furnace is gonna go crazy, crazy. But these multi-infernos, it's just a little bit annoying, right? But that's gonna be an overkill 3 star. Overkill, overkill. All right, that's good. That's good. We ended up going plus 297 a day because we did have those two mistakes, right? But you know what? It happens, right? Especially the first time using this army in Legends of the Overgrowth. It's my first time trying it, so not too bad, honestly. But if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.